Hurts has all day loaded up, taking a shot, looking for A.J. Brown. He's got it! Touchdown! Hurts on a quarterback draw. Nowhere to go. The ball is loose. Sitting on the turf. It's picked up by Bolton. No one in front of him. He's going to score! Now Hurts on the keep. Has a seam, and Jalen Hurts is in for the touchdown. Quick throw. Tony's got it. Tony walks in. Touchdown.
Ineligible player on back-to-back plays.
Blitz coming. Mahomes. Man wide open. Touchdown Chiefs and Sky Moore. First and goal. They try to shove Hurts over the end zone, waiting for a signal. He's in. Butker up. Got it.
Back to cover two with BeeWoo Earl Knows It All, man, and BeeWoo, the big game is finally here, man. We had a bye week this week with football, but we can gear up for this big championship game, man. Big things popping this week,
man. Super Bowl Sunday is fastly approaching. Man, what are you doing?
I'm just y'all can't see the hat, but y'all can see the eagle flying across.
Yeah. Hey. Super Bowl Sunday is fastly approaching.
Yes, sir.
And his other team, the Ravens, didn't make it.
Nah, man. You're trying to see about
it's still there on deck, though.
What you want me to do, man? I represent my squad.
You know, Super Bowl Sunday is here.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see, we in the stinking what do you say, the
stinking Super Bowl. Man, we've been having all kind of technical. I don't even know if they got Wi-Fi in this thing, man. Electricity, man. Woo!
Man,
want to hold your nose with
man, oh man. You know, we here down here in the Nowlands,
yes sir.
Nowlands, and man, it's Super Bowl Sunday, and we got a lot to look for, a lot of legacy opportunities to be made both ways, really, when you look at it. So
Yes, indeed.
a lot to get into, man. But before we do that, first and foremost, y'all need to make sure y'all stop what y'all doing, hit that subscribe button right now.
Please do.
We've been BeeWoo. We had our best month this month of January that we've ever had, man. Subscribers, so keep doing that. Tell a friend, man. Tell the haters, like we say, and that way y'all can interact in the comments with us. We love it. You know, I don't know if y'all know, but me and BeeWoo like to talk a little bit. So we welcome that. You know, and I had some people that, hey man, what I need to do to, you know, make a comment. Hey man, you gotta like and subscribe.
Subscribe, man.
You gotta subscribe. That's what you gotta do.
And turn your notifications.
And turn your notifications.
So you don't miss. You don't miss. We drop.
So the draft
started. We've been dropping some every day. We got a short for you here. We got previews for the games. We got reactions to the games. So we've been feeding you if you are an NFL football fan, and we're gonna continue to do that, man. So make sure you like and subscribe, man. And speaking of which, man, we can get into the show this week, man. A couple of news and notes to hit on, BeeWoo. Lots been going on. Some of the stuff we talked about last week, coaches and stuff, man. So there's only 2 teams left. It's a lot of people trying to get themselves together, man. And the big story for today, and of course in Atlanta is a big story because it's hope springs eternal, as we say. My guy Myles Garrett requested a trade from the Browns, man.
Yeah, man.
Interesting thing, man.
Big news. And he's been on our radar. The fans' radar.
We talked about him on this show.
Yeah, he's been on our radar and the fans' radar.
Yes, sir.
You know, hey man, I don't know what Flowery Branch needs to do to pull the plug on it.
Everybody has ideas
and get it done. You know, there's a lot of ideas floating around about what need to be done. Do we want to get him some? Do we want to get him some takes? Do we want to play GM for the fellas?
Well, listen here, man. It was another big trade on the NBA circuit this week that made big news, right?
Yeah.
I thought you sent me a fake tweet when you sent me the trade.
Yeah.
But it seems like superstar players can just be had now, man. So we got an opportunity. Hey, Terry, hey Terry, where you at, man? We got something for you, man. People saying that Kirk Cousins, of course, is a match with the Browns. So that's one way of going about it. Maybe you can throw Kirk Cousins in there in the trade.
Maybe.
Maybe a pick here versus
pick
there for somebody.
We'll even take some of the overhead.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We'll eat a little bit of that, man. Cool.
We'll do that.
Off the blank good for it, man. You got good money.
We'll even take a little overhead, Yeah. And, Miles, you just come down here and bring us them 16 sacks.
What you do.
That you need.
It's been a long time coming, man. We haven't seen a pass rusher like this.
Yeah, you come down here. And you bring us them 16 sacks.
Yes,
and, you hold your end of the bargain up.
Yeah, man.
And, hey, I'm telling you, man, the fan base will love to get behind you down here.
Now, the last big time pass
have a bobblehead.
John Abraham, man, he used to frequent one of our favorite places. Gray Beard, not on man. So I bumped into him in some watering holes, local watering holes. Once upon a time back in the day.
Yeah.
So Miles, hey, if you come, we'll hit you with all the hot spots, all that stuff, man. We got to take care.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
come on down here, man. What should I say? Come to Death Row.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So we're definitely
glad to have you.
Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that, man. Keep an eye on what's going on with Myles Garrett. Of course, he put out a statement saying that he thanked the folks of Cleveland, but he's ready to move on. We'll see what happens with that, man. Now, another guy we talked about last week, he has said that he is not going to be leaving or going to the Raiders anyway. No reunion. Russ says no reunion right now with Pete Carroll, man. He said, he's happy where he is right now. Wishes him well. He thinks Pete's going to do well, but he's focusing on the Steelers.
Yeah,
what do we think about that?
I mean, I guess. I mean, if Steelers,
Steelers fans are spoiled first and foremost. Y'all have won a lot of championships, and I get it. Maybe that's why you win because some of y'all spoiled from the 70s. I say you ain't born in the 70s. You ain't seen them won championships,
right?
Or two, I guess. Kyle won one and Tomlin, but
Tomlin did. Yeah.
But I mean, they were 10-7 this year. They had a great run. They were right in the mix, and then kind of fell apart at the end. But they had a very tough schedule.
Yeah, I think Russ is probably want to settle in somewhere. Yeah, and I think he did, like you said, he did
playing his roots, I guess, like you say, right?
I think he did. For the most part, have a decent season for him.
I would say it was at the very least a bounce back season for what we saw in Denver.
Yeah,
I mean, he got them to the playoffs. I know the Steelers, which we didn't even talk about this, but they haven't won a playoff game since Obama was in office. We don't, whole different world. We don't live through Trump a couple times, Biden.
Yeah.
So I get why they're a little
Steelers
frustrated.
fans, y'all might need to be a little quiet.
Ooh,
man. Y'all getting like somebody else, But I'm kind of surprised that the news broke today that Chip Kelly is going to be the
Raiders.
He's going to be the OC. Yeah. So that might could have worked.
I mean, you remember Chip Kelly from his Philadelphia days?
Yeah,
Vic and Shady and Deshaun Jackson and all.
Yeah.
Now Russ is not Vic.
No.
But Chip Kelly is a great offensive mind.
Can't
deny it. So
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's still early, so we can see what happens with that, I guess. But I don't know why he's closing the door on that. Maybe he wants to show the Pittsburgh. But I heard a lot of Steelers fans saying they want to see Justin Fields.
I mean, he's the young.
They want the young guy, let him go.
Younger guy, and Russ he's probably not as capable of doing a lot of things that you've seen him bringing Fields in. That was once part of his game. He's never been a runner like that, but he Fields probably gives them a lot more.
And they had a good start with Fields too, man. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that, man. See what happens with Russ. Is he gonna be a Steeler again? Is Tomlin gonna bring him back, or the Steeler organization, man? Moving right along though. This guy, we talked about him. We had a little snippet of this guy last week.
Yeah, man.
I had never seen him before. Liam Coen.
Yeah,
this guy here is a funny guy, man.
His name is unique.
It is, man. Mr. Coen, man.
Yeah, his name is unique enough.
It most definitely is.
And I guess we was talking earlier, yesterday and today before the show about all the antics that this guy has been
the perfect way of putting it, man.
And man,
have you ever had a no call, no show, man? So our friend Mr. Coen decided that he was gonna take an interview with Jacksonville, right? And then said, y'all, I don't know if I want to be here. I'm good. Y'all do y'all thing. Find somebody else. And double back and got a contract extension with the Buccaneers, man. One catch. He didn't sign it yet, though. So he was supposed to come into the office, sign it the next day. But Jacksonville spent the block, as the kids say, man. And hit him up, say, hey, man, whatever you want, we're going to do it. You want us to get rid of this guy? Cool, no problem. He said, okay, I'm going to take the job. But again, he had already promised Tampa Bay he was coming back. So he got 2 job offers on the table, man.
That sounds very Bobby Petrino.
He's dodging. It is very Bobby Petrino, man. In the heat of the night, man. Just like, oh, I got a job, but maybe I don't got a job, man. I'm gonna see y'all the facts.
Yeah, man.
So this man, he was declining calls, sending people to voicemail. Allegedly, I don't know yet, but he dodged the Buccaneers, man. When he got the check from Jacksonville. And next thing you know, they see him on TV down the holler, Duval. And I guess that's when they realized they got to go find offensive coordinator.
Man, that is a wild story. Yeah, man. I mean, this is my 3rd time hearing it, and it still is crazy. It still is wild and crazy.
It's like, I mean, the NFL, even though it's a $1 billion business, it's a small fraternity though. So as we talked about coaches, knowing coaches and guys, saying it's a good old boy network. Hey, okay, you used to work with me back here. You don't want to burn bridges. Like, you just kind of man.
You set yourself up, and I mean, as big as the fraternity is, and you don't want to be the guy that's break the loyalty and the trust.
Well, they say, man, the same way you get them is how you lose them, right?
So, hey, watch your back.
Jacksonville, look, man, he might be pulling some underhand deals.
Watch your back, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I think you might have just put yourself on the clock. You might be out there.
And you coaching Jacksonville, first and foremost, too. So it ain't like you coaching like one of the great franchises in the league. You might have not been there that long, no way, man.
I mean,
crazy story,
man. I wouldn't left my situation. I mean, I guess everybody
want to be a head coach.
I guess you want to be a head coach, but I mean, when you, like you said, you coaching Jacksonville, Tampa Bay is a better look. Maybe play your cards. Play your cards right. He might get a better offer somewhere else. Jacksonville,
that was crazy, man.
You might, like you said, you in Jacksonville, bro.
You
might not be there that long anyway.
Yeah, man. That's one stop. Man. That's like the last stop of the right before you get to Hamilton home. That's what a real stop.
Yeah, man.
It's a wrap for you.
Man. Liam Coen.
Yeah, man. Mr. Coen. We know Mr. Coen. You're a tricky guy, bro. We see you, man.
Yeah, it's all in the name.
Yeah, man. Now this next story, man, it's a serious story. So no way to really transition from this, but. Justin Tucker, kicker for the Baltimore Ravens. My Baltimore Ravens, man, has been allegedly charged, or he's been accused of some sexual misconduct, man. I think 6 women have come forward so far.
Wasn't he the guy that was in this once before?
I think he was, man. It kind of slipped under the radar, though.
Yeah. I think he was in this before, right after the Sean Watson thing. Yeah. But his did kind of, get swept on the rug. But here we go again.
Kickers keep missing the mark, man. This is way left. It's crazy, man. Like, hey, man, far be it from me. I enjoy a good massage, but only on the up and up, though, man. Like, I just got to make sure my shoulders right. But these boys is nasty out here, man. Hey, man. Like, come on, man.
Ain't nothing like a happy end.
Hey, the views of this show, those of BeeWoo.
So, hey, man, if
consent though, it has to be consistent.
You gotta be consistent. Yeah. Man, I don't know, man. Maybe these young ladies not get paid.
He's reading the tea leaves wrong. I guess.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, though, man. I don't know, but you gotta. consent first, man. First and foremost.
Yeah. You just can't just go around here.
And it's people that'll do that for you too.
Yeah.
The same thing we kind of say with the son. Like you can find the masseuses that will make sure you get a happy ending.
I don't know if these guys
you don't have to hire like a real masseuse.
I don't know if these guys getting set up. Because of their statue or whatever it could be. I don't know. Yeah. But hey, man,
keep it on the up and up, man.
Keep it on up.
Now the last story with our news and notes, man, on the NFL. After all this crime from the Buffalo Bills fans, yes, I'm talking to y'all, are considering doing an electronic system for measurements. Now, of course, there's videos all over the internet showing that people thought Josh Allen had the first down or had several first downs throughout the game that the refs may have deemed that they were short. And looking back at the tape, maybe they were over the line, maybe they weren't. This particular thing, the electronic system, I guess, will allow them to measure it. Now, the crazy thing about it is a lot of the...
You going to use like a laser or something? Or?
I guess, man, from what I read, they still have to, like, put the ball down and mark it from where they put the ball at. So, I don't know how this is going to work. The idea that most people are saying is put a chip in the ball, and the ball will tell you, okay, it passed whatever line. NFL said they're not going to put a chip in the ball, though. So, hey, what do people say? When replay got started back up, people said human error is part of the game. You got to have a little.
Well, I agree with the human error or the aspect, but a measurement is a measurement.
And you got replay in, and of course, sometimes it's just when you got 300-pound dudes, 10 of them, at the very least on the offensive and defensive line, bumping into each other, trying to see what's going to happen. It's no perfect science to it, man. That's just part of the game. It is what it is, man. Buffalo fans, stop crying, man.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about a chip in the ball.
They want to put a chip in the ball, man. It's a new world order. We're going to put a chip in the
Yeah, man.
Track the ball, where is it? Now, I think I want to say tennis maybe has something like that. I know theirs is electronic where they can see if the ball is in or out or something like that. Yeah. So maybe the NFL does something with ground, I guess, but each stadium is different. Each field is different. So I don't even know how you're going to electronically do that. But
I think you're taking away a little too much from the integrity of the game.
Hey, man, listen, make it don't let it be a doubt. That's all. You got to get, if you need 1 yard, get 2.
Yeah.
That's all, man. That'll solve the problem.
That'll solve that, man. Yeah. We not playing robo.
Yeah, man. That's they're trying to send us to the Jetsons, I guess, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's I don't like it.
Yeah.
Maybe the new school likes it, but I don't.
That's not something that I'm crying about. I've seen plays where I can't even really think of a game. Maybe this last game is what people think cost them the game with Josh Allen, but I can't remember that being like that big of a deal where it's like, oh, we got to do something about this. So I don't think it's something that needs to be changed at the moment, but we'll see. People are complaining about the team that's in the Super Bowl getting help. So, it is what it is, man.
What's up? I'm Earl Knows It All, and you are locked in to Cover 2 with BeeWoo and Earl Knows It All, man. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for watching. Do me a huge, huge favor, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell a friend. And y'all know what we like to say. Tell a hater as well, man. We got jam-packed shows for you each and every single week, giving you the best coverage of the NFL. Myself and BeeWoo, man, we are here for you. We are the voice of the people, man. And now we're going to let you get back to the show as we get more into the topics for this.
What it is.
Yeah, man.
Be the man, you got to beat the man.
And speaking of which, the Super Bowl is finally here, man. Super Bowl 59, if I'm reading what my Roman numerals say there. I think that's right, man. Super Bowl LIX, if you Justin Tucker, I guess. I don't know, maybe too soon, maybe.
I'll let you have it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Super Bowl 59, man. It's here. We've been kind of gearing up for this all year, waiting to see who would make it, waiting to see, what our predictions were throughout the season, power rankings, who we think may make it. And lo and behold, man, it's Patrick Mahomes and company are here. And, the more things change, the more they say the same. 3 years in a row.
3 years in a row.
It made history. And, of course, the Eagles, second time being here in 3 years as well. So, 2 of the best teams in the league, undoubtedly. I think we got a good matchup. People saying they're tired maybe of seeing Patrick Mahomes and company. But
I mean, I'm not really tired of Patrick Mahomes and company. Yeah. I think like I said last week, we're tired of the Swifties. I think we're tired of the Swifties. And not necessarily you ladies. We're saying the concept of the Swifties. Like, I mean, I think that's getting kind of old, man. It's,
big business, man.
And by the way, Taylor, she walked away empty-handed from the tournament last night.
Sad sight to see.
Yeah, man. But I'm sure she will get plenty.
She actually had a good time, though, man.
She'll get plenty of camera time.
Sunday.
So she will get plenty of camera time Sunday.
Let Travis Kelce catch a pass. They're gonna definitely put the camera on him.
But I mean, you're back to are we getting tired of Kansas City? I think Kansas City still has a strong following. Yeah. I think, after a while, if you've done this numerous times, you become a villain,
What's it? Live long enough to see yourself become a villain?
Yeah.
That's what your boy Holmes said, man.
I don't necessarily think that, the way Kelce is trying to play the villain role, like everybody's against us, our backs. Now, Kelce, you got a lot of you still got a lot of people riding with you. Probably got more than the first 2 times around.
I definitely think so.
But are y'all villains? No, I think we just want to. It's going to be a good game. It's going. If we want to see something different, but I think it's going to be.
I don't even want to. I enjoy it. I feel like pretty much for the most part, all the Super Bowls they've been in. Last year was a little slow in the first half. And then people was waiting to get to Ursher. But the second half, it was back and forth. Mahomes was going. San Fran was, trying to hold on to the game. And it was exciting at the end of the game. Went to overtime. So, I mean, I don't think they disappoint. They play close games, and they definitely play close games now. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a good game. I think and especially in this, where the Super Bowl brings in people from everywhere. So, the mamas, my kid is gonna be watching.
Everybody, the casual fan
that's the guy from State Farm. So
the casual fan,
people know who the Chiefs are because they've seen them so much the past 5-6 years. So it's gonna bring those people in. You need somebody to either root for or root against. So I think it's perfect to have them in there, man. Much like we might be becoming a Jordan podcast, I guess. But
hey, man, somebody brought that to my attention today and was like, man, I hear you say Pat Mahomes is the Michael Jordan. I say, man.
I mean, the pinnacle is the pinnacle, man. And if you're reaching for the pinnacle, that guy's the pinnacle. So if you're gonna be the best, that's call him the Michael Jordan of it.
Whether you want to realize it or not, a lot of people wear that 23 because
a lot of y'all heroes.
Yeah.
Wear the 23. So Mike Jordan,
So I mean.
Hey, what you want us to do?
That is the standard, of excellence. And I mean,
And Mahomes and those guys, they can't be. It's undeniable, man. They here to make history. Nobody's ever been to 3 straight Super Bowls with a chance to win 3 in a row.
Right.
Everybody else that was close. San Fran lost to the Giants in the NFC Championship. A couple teams who repeated. I think Green Bay may have lost in the championship. Like, you get there and you lose in the AFC and NFC championship game. You're trying to get there. This is the first team to ever make it to the Super Bowl. So it's historic, man. We got an opportunity to see these guys maybe make history, or the Eagles got a chance to break their heart, man. So I think
the Eagles have a great chance.
I think so too.
They have a great chance.
I think I saw that the Chiefs were favored in this game.
Yeah, I think one and
a half. I think if you're a gambler. This is a perfect opportunity. It's a pick'em game, really. A 1-point game, you can go either way with it. But I think the Chiefs get that 1-point favorite. They're the favorites because they got Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. I mean, that's because on paper, if you look at the talent from both teams, the Eagles are the more talented team.
The Eagles are definitely the more talented team.
Yep.
What's up, Philly Dogs? They are they are the more talented team.
Yeah.
And man, you got Patrick Mahomes.
That's why I've been torn this game, man. We're gonna, of course, give y'all our predictions at the end of this episode, but that's the predicament you find yourself in. Like, You see all the talent, you see everything that Philly has, but it's Patrick Mahomes, man. Like, it's like MJ. You can't. And we've been saying it for 3 years on this show. We've been doing this show. They've been run for a third one since we've been doing the show, and we keep picking against them, saying, I don't know. I mean, once you get to this point, though, it's like, I mean, kind of feel like you got to go with them because they just until they lose. Like, we've been saying that until you to beat a man, you got to beat the man. So, that's how the Chiefs are here. They are a historical team, man. We haven't seen anything like this. Not even. I mean, New England went on a run, but they didn't. They had, they won a couple, and they missed the playoffs. Tom Brady got hurt, win a couple, and they had a long stretch. But this kind of 6-year run to get to 5 Super Bowls, it's an amazing thing to see, man. So, now on the other end of that, you got the Eagles, like we said, talented team. You got Jalen Hurts at quarterback, Saquon Barkley maybe having.
This is not even a real question here.
What? How they got here?
How the Eagles got here?
What you think? They just
they got here by that running back they signed.
Saquon Barkley. Turn around and have the ball. Look.
That's it. I mean, there's no
saying it all.
There's no now that was probably one of the greatest moves, pickups in sports history.
Yes, sir.
Man, he has definitely been living up to.
We talked about that briefly. Like I said, is this the greatest signing in the NFL? But like you said, maybe in sports history, if they can pull this off with the season he had, this got to be one of the biggest pickups, off-season pickups in sports history.
Most definitely.
Yep. I mean,
even bigger than you,
bro.
I'm just kidding. I know y'all. Hey, this gonna tell the story. Who our viewers are with that comment. He's gonna tell the story right here.
Hey, LeBron fans on the high right now, man. They got Luka to come say today again.
So they think. But I mean, it's
Saquon Barkley.
It's Saquon Barkley. It's without a shadow of a doubt.
This is why you want to got him.
That is why they're here.
My other team I root for, I said the same thing. You wouldn't have got Derrick Henry for this reason. They fell a little short, but Philly they stuck to the game plan. He every time he gets in these games, he's breaking a big touchdown. They handed him the ball off. And I hope they don't outsmart themselves in this game. That's the one thing that may beat them. If they try to say, hey, because for some reason, offensive coordinators
really listen to beating.
Just try to script. They try to outsmart themselves. Here's looking at you, Kyle Shanahan. They want the quarterback to be, I guess people look at it like this, right? Running the ball is not fancy. It's not no great play design. You got to use brute strength, block up front, and let the man do his job. So you can't get the genius label if you're not drawing up some kind of great plays in the dirt. Mm-hmm. But sometimes the genius thing to do is the simple things. Turn around, hand the ball to Saquon, and go win the game, man. That's it. See if they can stop him.
Yeah.
Simple as that, man.
Let's not get cute.
You've done that all year. That's what you got to do, man.
Let's not get too cute.
Yeah, man. So we kind of gave you a couple of the key players. Of course, Patrick Mahomes on Kansas City side, man, as well as Saquon on the side for the Eagles as well. Now, I briefly talked about Jalen Hurts. If by chance Spagnuolo can figure out a way to slow down Saquon, something nobody's done all season, do we trust Jalen Hurts to be able to throw the ball? He's been here before. I say this as the resident Eagle fan, and it don't count for them because they lost. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes in the last Super Bowl to me when they played. He fumbled that ball. That was kind of the deciding factor in the game. But as far as throwing the ball, as far as hitting his receivers and stuff, he played a very good football game.
So I'm gonna say, you have to manage the game.
Yes.
As can Jalen Hurts win you a Super Bowl? Of course he can. He's been here before.
He has.
He's been in a lot of championship games. He's been here before.
From high school to college to the NFL.
So I mean, can he do it? Yes. But it has to be strategic.
I agree with
you. Have to be strategic about picking it, and you don't want to try to overdo things because you got your guy back. You got your guy.
Ride the horse, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you got your guy.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's not this time or the place to try to be hero.
I get so nervous, man. Because I mean, logically, they should win this game, man. They got everything on paper better.
You got a great defense. Yeah.
You got
other things. You got a great defense. You
run the ball, play defense.
Just do
But Kellen Moore,
let them know.
Yeah,
let them know. But still, just be cool.
Yeah,
be easy.
That's the thing. That's the only thing that makes me nervous is Kellen Moore. Don't try to outsmart yourself, man.
Yeah,
don't outsmart yourself. Like I said, do the smart thing, hand the ball off, and occasionally if you need to hit AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, cool. But feed the beast, man. Let Coen eat. Now another key and two key guys. We said Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore is going to be very important. Steve Spagnuolo. He in these games has shined as a defensive coordinator. He was a former defensive coordinator of the Giants when they beat Brady and the 17-0 New England Patriots, that high-powered offense. He put together a good defense to slow down them. We saw what he did to the Buffalo Bills. He continues to do this each and every year. I think he could be an X factor as well in this game as far as when to blitz, when to do certain things. They didn't blitz Josh Allen at all in that game until that last play. Yeah. Strategically, like you said, having the right strategy, he's a guy who has that background and has done it before. So that can be something that's scary as well, man. So I think he's a key. He's not a player, but he's a player in the overall game of what we'll get and how they can get after the Eagles offense and kind of slow down Saquon and maybe make Jalen Hurts beat you, man.
And when you say make Jalen Hurts beat you, like you might not. He been here.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't want to test the tester.
Now,
so don't
I agree.
I feel like he has something that he has to prove. But then again, like I said,
one thing about Jalen Hurts, man, Jalen Hurts was like 25, 20. He like the oldest young guy in the world. Very calm and collected, no matter what situation he is.
So
he dressed like Nino Brown with his kangaroo on and his big baggy dress pants. But he's cool. He's a guy who he doesn't seem rattled by the situation. So I don't think that you're gonna get there and rattle him per se.
No.
If he makes a mistake, it's just gonna maybe be a physical mistake necessarily. So I don't know that it's something he's afraid of the moment that's too big for him. So like you said, be careful.
And I think to piggyback off what you were saying about Jalen, he's wise.
Yeah.
And I think he, the first time, he learned, from this experience, and he's learned something, this time around. Yeah. It's probably going to be a key factor for him and the Eagles if they do so win.
Yeah.
I think he, it'll be all because he's been in the moment.
And he's been like he was the star of the team 2 years ago when they went. Like it was his show, throw the ball to all the weapons you got. He has been okay with saying, hey, we're gonna hand the ball off to Saquon.
Yeah.
Most quarterbacks can be divas and stuff like that, but he's been cool with it. He done bigged up Saquon. You see him on the sideline, they seem to have a good rapport. So
yeah,
I think he knows and understands I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win.
And I was watching a interview he did over Pro Bowl weekend, and he, like you said, he's definitely cool with saying, Saquon, he can run this show too.
That's on to the championship. Yeah.
So
20 years when you Terry Bradshaw, man, hey, people gonna say you won how many Super Bowls? Hey, look, Tom Brady's the perfect example of that. We all call Tom Brady the GOAT, but the first couple Super Bowls, it was Lawyer Malloy, Ty Law, and guys like that on their defense. Willie McGinnis, all those guys, man. Those were the stars of that team. Tom Brady was just don't make no mistakes. Man. Yeah. So you can kind of grow into that superstar role or whatever you need to, but most importantly, if you got a championship right there in your hand, go get it, man. If we got to run it, let's run it, man. And I think if Philly is smart, they'll stick to that script, and I think we're about to get y'all our predictions right now. So I'm going to tell you what I think. We've been talking about this, man. It's down to the final countdown, I guess, man. All year I've been riding with my Eagles, despite what y'all say. I haven't jumped ship. I said Eagles, Ravens from day one. My Eagles are here. My Ravens didn't make it. So this makes this an easy choice for me, man. I don't have to choose between Lamar and Jalen. I'm going with the Eagles, man. I think the Eagles will win it. And I'm going to give a little surprise here, man, because if this game is close, I might be in trouble with my prediction. I think the Eagles win going away. I think they win it 38-17. Blowout fashion. 21-point victory. 3 TDs.
I like how you think.
Yeah. Don't get Mahomes a chance at the end.
I like and that is the only way.
Yeah.
Put it out. Your prediction will hold fast because hey,
if it's close,
I'm going with, and this is my prediction. I'm going with the Chiefs, not because I don't want to see the Philly Dogs win, but I wouldn't be keeping it real if I wouldn't stick to the script and been saying what I've been saying all season long. To be the man, you got to beat the man. And until you dethrone this guy, you got to pick the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey to win the Super Bowl. And I'm going to say you do not want to get in a shootout with Patrick Mahomes and let this guy show you who he really is. Because if you do, the final score is going to be 35-33.
Woo! Okay. Man, we're going to lose by 2. That's what you got?
35-33. Yeah, 35-33.
I like. Well, both of us think it's going to be some points scored.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be some points scored. I think the only way it hold fast the score you're saying is Saquon Barkley gets out there and just run.
They go live during the Super Bowl.
And I don't see, Kansas City defense don't get a lot of
they don't. I mean, they got a good defense. They got a good defense.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of respect and a lot of props. But I think they should. And if Saquon runs over these guys, hey man, that is the smartest move in today's and yesterday. That is the smartest move that you could have made as an organization.
Yeah, man.
To go get that guy. and I mean, hats off to the GM in Philly, because man, he has put a stout team together.
Yes, man.
From the defense, you're saying, hey, call every Georgia Bulldog player that comes up, get them.
Good idea. I
like
what you think.
Get them, and then bring in this Jalen Hurts guy. He's won. He know how to
part of some big organization.
Hey, you got an easy job up there, buddy, and you done a hell of one.
Now they just got to play.
They just got to play. You made the job look very easy, and now they just got to play. But man, they got a hell of a quarterback.
Listen, man, you got to take a hammer and you got to. Look, and when you think he's dead, hit him again, man. That's what you got to do, Eagles. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, when we talk about what's going to happen, all the referees going to come into play, all that kind of stuff. This is the champ. These are the champs.
Look, man.
So of course
we ain't worried about that shit. When I say we, my Eagles, we ain't worried about that.
It is. You are playing the champs.
Yeah,
you are playing the face of the NFL. So that's why I say to be the man, you got to be the man.
You do,
and I stand solid on 35-33.
35, and I said Eagles 38-17. We're gonna see. We got a big difference in how we see this going. So we're gonna see who's right, man. Y'all do us a favor. Put that in your comments right there. Let us know who do you think is gonna win this game. Your predictions as well. Do you think the Eagles win this one? Is it a blowout? Is it a tight game? If it's a tight game, Mr. Mahomes always shows up. Who do you guys think is gonna win, man? So make sure you comment below. Tell us what you think. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm gonna be right, man. The Eagles gonna fly, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna do my. I'm gonna be right there with Gilly, man, doing my dance. I go on and on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be really to be real with you guys.
Yeah.
I just want to see a good game, man.
I do too. I hope it's not a blowout.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just want to see a good game. We've seen this before, and I just just make it entertaining.
Yeah,
make it entertaining.
I feel on that. We haven't talked about. I mean, this ain't a hip hop podcast, but we both hip hop heads. What do you think about Kendrick Lamar? And I guess we can predict that. A lot of folks say, "Are we gonna see They Not Like Us?" Based on the Grammys and them playing it when he walked up there, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him perform They Not Like Us.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. You're gonna definitely get that at the Super Bowl.
How many people the Superdome hold, man? About 70,000 to 80,000.
Yeah.
A minor gonna go crazy in that, boy. Man, yeah. That's crazy.
But I don't know if he's not gonna say that. But the fans.
We seen Taylor Swift and Beyonce and Lil Blue Ivy and everybody at the Grammys singing along and dancing to it. Taylor Swift was all into it.
Well, I think Drake is already kind of proposition. So we'll see, man.
It's gonna be interesting to see, man. That's a little tidbit for you out there to y'all pop culture people. You want to comment on that too. Will you see him do that as well, man? But like BeeWoo said, man, like you said, I'm looking forward to a good game, man. I want to have a little spread. I ain't decided. We was just talking about this. I haven't decided where I want to watch the game yet. So usually when I'm rooting for a team and I'm a fan of a team, I like to watch the games in isolation. So I'm as I get closer to it, I'm starting to think that might be the case, man. I think I'm gonna stay away from all of y'all. I'm just gonna be somewhere. In my all green Eagles,
man. Oh man. Let's give me some nice crispy lemon pepper wings.
Okay, lemon pepper, yeah.
And a nice drink. Yeah. And extra crispy lemon pepper.
Okay.
And man, I don't know where I might watch the game, man. Might be on the island. I don't know.
Oh, here's the chance setter,
but I don't know.
As we get to the end of this, I think BeeWoo made every episode. Last year he was man, hey man, I'm in Catalina, man. You handle it, man.
That was at the beginning of
the Jet 7
of the season. But but no, they didn't. We didn't rub elbows with the scheduling.
Nah. We made things happen this time, man.
But I don't know. I'm probably like I said, as long as I got me some lemon pepper wings,
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little spread now. You know, the kids, if they start bothering me, I'm gonna get away from them.
Yeah, but no, it's a family affair on the Super Bowl.
Hey man, that's why
it's a family affair, man. Everybody wants to see the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. I'm saying they gonna have the food and enjoy themselves. I had a good time at the AFC Championship game. We was blowing out. I keep saying we was blowing out the Commanders. So I enjoyed myself with that one. So if it goes the way I think it is, it's gonna be a party at the house, man. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. So we'll see.
Yeah, get at us. Let us know what y'all doing.
Yes, sir.
Where y'all gonna be? Yeah. What's the
what's your favorite Super Bowl party favor? I guess what do you need to make this game right for you? Yeah, a nice brew. Is it like B said, lemon pepper? I'm probably gonna have some wings too at some point. So Let us know what y'all think.
Let us know what you think. What you're gonna be making, or what kind of dips you use.
You got your 7-layer dip, whatever.
All that. Get in the comments. Let us know. Give us some ideas, and let us know what you got going on.
Yes, sir. And most importantly, man, we're gonna be right back here next week, giving you the reactions and the recap of everything that happened.
Yes, sir.
Only place you want to go for, seeing what the reaction is right here, man. Because if my Eagles win and I'm right, I'm going to be unbearable. I promise you.
How so?
Oh, y'all ain't seen that yet, man.
How so?
Just wait to see, man. If things go the way they're supposed to be, like I said. But we'll be here either way. Even if my Eagles don't win, I'm gonna be here. I'm a show face. So join us, man, for the recap next week. Like you said, make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribe. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss the show. And we're not just gonna leave you after that. We'll give you more details, but we're gonna be here talking about the offseason, drafts, an extra special episode. I ain't even told BeeWoo this, but we kind of talked about it. Who's the greatest Falcon of all time? That kind of stuff that you'll see during the offseason, man. We can really get in here and I can debate with this man to tell him why Matt Ryan. Never mind, we're gonna get to that later on. But like
please,
said,
David. Please,
well,
David.
Man, you guys make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, man. And like we said, tell a friend. And who else need to tell people?
Tell them haters.
Hey, man, we love y'all all. We'll see y'all. Enjoy the Super Bowl, man. We'll see y'all back here next week.
Peace.